Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching Glamour Kids Braids. I'm Shauna, the Kids Braider. I am going to show you today how I do feed-in cornrows on my teen client. First step, you want to make sure you moisturize the hair entirely. Separate the hair, moisturize with your favorite oils or moisturizer. Second step, you want to make sure you section the hair from ear to ear. You're going to tie off the front half and work on the back half. A great tip to making straight and neat parts, you want to make sure you use your rat tail comb. It can be plastic or metal. Make sure you also use jam or any sort of oils that you would like. Once you make the part, apply your product, and to make a cleaner part, just go ahead and use either the rat tail part or the front end of the comb. Third step, you want to take out 2 packs of the U2 brand that I have. This is my first time using this brand and I really like it. It really feels great. It didn't tangle as much and the colors were right on. Take 1 pack of 1B, 1 pack of number 4, depending on your client's hair color. My client here, she has a mixture of brown and black, so I just took the packs, blended them together, cut them in half, and you are going to feather the ends so that they're uneven. You want to make sure as well to make this process easier and so that it is time efficient. You want to go ahead and prep your hair before you start to work on the client's hair, or it's going to take you a lot longer than usual. So have your hair already feathered, blended, and put aside. You can separate them as well depending on how many pieces you're going to use. The next step, you want to make sure the parts are straight as possible. Start with the rat tail end of the comb, and you can go behind it by cleaning it up using, like I said, some oils or jam to make sure that your parts are smooth, nice and smooth. So your first braid, you want to make sure that the first braid is going to be your large braid. So I actually part the hair at an angle. So clean up your parts as neatly as possible. We all love neat parts and clean braids. The best advice that I can give you is to use some type of Edgewax or extra hold jam. You can use your favorite product, but I don't recommend using gel because the gel makes the hair too wet and too slippery to braid. So just use something that will have a firm hold. Do not grip too tight, but you want to grip firmly. So again, you're going to start with your large feed-in braid, and then you're going to do a regular small braid, and you're going to repeat those steps. In this video, I will show you more on how I achieve the large braid, feed-in braid, and the small regular braid, and how I combine the small braid with the larger braid. Again, if you want to be more time efficient, you want to go ahead and lay out 5 to 6 pieces. If you want more, it's up to you, but I recommend with this style only 5 to 6 pieces. You want to start off really small strands of extensions and increase the extensions until you get to the last piece. And what I mean, I'm going to show you here. You want to make the first piece really small. Your next piece is going to be double that amount. each time you add in your pieces, you want to double the amount of hair. So that's where you get the feed-in effect from small to big. First, I take my smallest piece of extensions and I start my braid. I braid down twice. Sometimes I braid down 3 times. When I add in another piece, it's a little bit bigger than the first piece. I add the piece of hair underneath, and it's like I'm doing the tuck-in method. So I'm tucking in the next piece of hair underneath and braid it in. As I'm braiding it in, I'm leaving one piece out. The other end of the extensions I'm going to leave out, and then I add in the other end of the pieces of hair once I braid it down twice. A little bit better if you watch it and you kind of, you know, just watch it over and over so that you can see how it goes in. Please forgive me, I recorded this with my iPad, so I didn't have a very good angle, so you're going to see mostly you know, how I put the hair in, but my arm was also in the way, so I apologize for that. I'm going to show you a better angle a little bit later. So I keep in mind the age of the person that I'm doing the style on. If it's like a teenager, I try not to make it too grown up, but I still want it to be, you know, teen kid friendly. So once you get to your last piece, you're just going to braid, continue to braid down. If you see any flyaways or frayed ends, you want to go ahead and use your pomade, your Edgewax, edge control, or if you want, some people use spritz, you can use spritz to keep the person's natural hair tucked in into the extensions. You want to make sure your braids are really sleek and neat. And jam and edge wax really helps. Like I said, it makes the braid look neater, shinier. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you a quick look on how I achieved the back. You see how I did a larger one, small regular braid, larger one, small regular braid, larger one, small regular braid. Each small braid is going to be added into the larger braid. So you're not going to braid all the way down with the small braid. You're just going to braid it enough to where you're able to tuck it in to the large braid and braid it in together. So here I'm showing you how I achieved the smaller braid, which I'm going to use a small piece of extensions just to braid it. And you can see how the beginning of the braid starts off small and the ends larger in the end. Now here's a quick look at the final product. I did the same exact thing as I did to the back, I did it to the front. Thank you so much for watching Glamour Kids Braids. This is Shauna. Until next time, please subscribe, like, share, and comment.